Bear with me, guys. I'm playing with my connecting. Don't even. Let's take a picture of that. It says live, so hopefully we're not going to be going in and out. Why are you not showing up on my computer? Okay, there we are. Yes. Oh, one more thing. Okay. Well, that just took forever. But, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I was all set to put this thing up there with a rubber band if I couldn't get it to get attached correctly, but we decided to try to use a shelf up there that I keep all my stuff on for the Etsy and my light, overhead light. So thanks to my selfie stick, we're stuck in a box and yay, off we go. I didn't see anybody on the live this morning. And by habit, it seems like I'm doing lives on a Monday. So today's Wednesday, it's my day off, so here we go. Ugh. Let me sit down here, see if I can see my computer screen. And Jody's here. Good morning, Jody. Oh, yes, look at my cords in the way. Don't worry about it. All right. I'm home by myself today. Good morning, Clara. Hello. Mom and my honey went to an appointment, and I'm staying home washing laundry and this and that, and it's so hot outside. I think my laundry will be drying in like 5 minutes. I have this pile sitting right here. I wanted to show some folks some things I have in my Etsy shop, because you can't tell by looking at pictures, you know, really what you got, you know. So some of my new stuff I thought I would share with everybody. I guess the majority of the people that when they figure out I'm on live, they can watch it in playback, you know. So what are you guys doing so early in the morning? It's only 10:30. I still haven't had any breakfast, and already I'm drinking my soda. So, okay. Let me start with some things. I have a couple of envelopes that have a bunch of papers for adding to the junk journals. I have some things that are vintage I got from Antique Store. If you've seen my other videos, the 5 and 10 antique market. Great place to find some awesome stuff. Then I found the Goodwill and got some goodies from them, you know, and so in a New York Times, I think it was, New York Times magazine. Yep. Got a magazine from them, so I got a whole bunch of book pages. I have like 6 packets of these. The Etsy shop is etsy.com/shop/Deb's Crafting Room. So let's see what happens if I type it in here. Look at me, one finger typing. I have like no room on this table. It's like 6 feet long, but I've just got stuff everywhere. So now I'm stuck in this little space right here. I need to clean my counter off. So we have some old paper. My honey has some butcher paper when he's smoking his meat, and I thought I might just have to have some of that, because that would be a cute piece of paper for in the journals. I have some music books that I got from my friend in North Carolina. Thank you, Lynn. So we have some 1941 paper, perfect, folded in half. Some of my paper, you're welcome, Clara. Some of my paper from doing resumes has a little bit of a tint of color to it. So we tea stained some of those papers. This one was a light white and blue cloud looking paper, and I thought this tea stained and coffee stained, you know, really nice. These are coffee stained. These ones I did a while ago. I've been doing a lot of tea staining lately, but these ones are coffee stained, so I have a bunch of those papers. I have lots of Tyvek, so if folks are going to do like a journal out of an envelope and they fold it in half, I take this piece and I put it inside the envelope to the middle, and that strengthens the binding of the envelope. Some of mine I have actually put a piece of chisel there and glued that in to give it a little bit of a half-inch hinge, you know, binding area, instead of it just being folded. So we give you a piece of Tyvek. Another piece of Tyvek. Look at that. Yeah. Got enough for like 2 journals here. So some string you can use in the journal or for binding. I got from an estate sale. I have a bunch of these in the shop. Never used. Belonged to, I believe he was a captain in the Navy. So he picked up a lot of stuff that belonged to him. We have some tickets, some invoice. They're carbon copied, a couple invoice pages. We have some old 1997 blank cards. Be good for like if you're doing a junk journal for gardening. I like that. That's pretty. Morning Glory. Some old book pages, stories to read to children. We included a story, and then got another page stuck in there. From my little notebook. It's got the holes in the paper here from where it was sewn in. We took the stitching out and started staining paper. Hi, Joey. We're just going over some of the things that we have in the shop, because it's hard to tell exactly when you only got 10 pictures. How do you get everything into 10 pictures? So we're just going over some. These two also sewn into a little notebook. We took them out, and these ones are blank, so we have a couple that that we stained. These look like they're tea stained. They're lighter in color. My coffee tends to be a little bit on the dark side. And we have some gauze. A couple of manila tags. These are the heavier weight tags. Not the ones that you would manila folder. You wouldn't get these from the manila folders that don't have the clips in them. The ones that have the clips in them are a lot stronger. So these ones are the stronger manila file. A couple of game cards. Phone message. Some doilies. We stained some doilies. Also from estate sale. 1985 stamped postcard. Yahtzee. Little did I know that my Yahtzee games, I think I have 2 boxes up in the closet. Little did I know I would find another use for the Yahtzee game. And a stained blank postcard. I think I get these from Tuesday Morning. I have them somewhere. I actually decoupaged a couple of them, but ooh, there they are. Yeah. Trying to get the hang of decoupaging, you know, so stain and decoupage. So that was the first attempt. That was the second, getting better. So if ever I'm at Tuesday Morning, I pick these up. Looking for the date on these. 1981, probably. No, yeah, maybe. 1981 revised. So we have a couple of those. Pages out of dictionary. And this is the non-English dictionary. So we have a few pages. I found this at the antique store. Little birthday invite. Come to my party, I'll be looking for you. Remember the date and time and place too. They come with the envelope. And we got a bunch of stamps. This is from a video that I did. Came in the big zippy bag and it was closed with tape and I couldn't get in there to see really what was in there, but had a bunch of stamps, you know. There was some bits in there that were usable, so we started bagging them up and put them in these 6 envelopes that I have. I'm not paying attention. Hi, everybody who just came in. Art in the City. Oh my goodness, art. I'm not going to be really good with names. I haven't had any breakfast. All I've had is coffee. Okay. Oh, shame on me. Hey, I can do little paper clip thingies. Look at that. Wow. I saw it on a video. So I gave it a try. It's so cute. This I got in a flat rate box from Prima Marketing when they had their $50 boxes, you know, and you get whatever's inside. So that's cute. I mean, you can not use that part, but you can unfold this part, stop and smell the roses. It's got a little birdie in the nest. Yeah. So, at this rate, I'm going to be here all day going over what I have. So that's just for packing. Oh, turn around, put that over there. These are just the hi Laura, good morning. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad everybody hasn't like gone off and done something first thing in the morning. Nobody was doing a live, so I thought this would be the perfect time. Have a good day, Kay. We'll see you on another channel. Just reading. Okay, I can see the screen better sitting here with it like this. I'm really liking this setup, except, wow, what a glare. I just noticed that. I wonder if I turn that a bit. Maybe that'll be better. You notice, Laura, my big spacious space I have going on here on my counter? Okay, so we have the Raggedy Ann. We have the Raggedy Ann book, which, if they don't sell, then I'm certainly going to be using the pages in a journal. This one's from, the original copyright is 1925. So it looks like Weekly Reader might have took over in 2007, but I'm loving these pictures. Little mouse. You can easily fold these pictures in half, you know, and it'd be so cute in a journal. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I've been trying to locate what I have for sale in Etsy, you know. Trying to see what page they're on, if somebody is going to find my book within the first 5, you know, flips through the pages. And boy, it's rough trying to get your stuff found while you're on Etsy. It even comes with a little CD, so that might be interesting to listen to. So that is, you know, I had a ruler right here because I was going to give you measurements too. And they are listed, you know, by measurements in the shop too. So it's like 7 3/4 by 10 1/4. So you fold that in half and it's like a 5, you know. I think everybody, look at the packaging on this thing. I get these things from work. I absolutely love these. I package the heck out of stuff. So no doubt everybody by now has seen these Things to Make and Do is one of the nicer ones. Child Horizons Encyclopedia is 1964. Book's in really good shape. Only looks like they're, you know, it might have been a little bit dusty on the top. The corners are pretty good for the age, you know. It looks like one of them here has got a little rough. But I like how they just use the primary colors. I guess nobody thought about mixing colors yet. But there are actually some things in here that little kids could make right now. You know? This is like stuff we did, you know, back in the 60s. We used to take leaves. We used to go out in the yard and get leaves and get the wax paper and get the iron, and we were making things for the grandparents and everybody, and now My grandson, he sits in front of the TV and he's got that game going, and whatever it is that everybody's playing with everybody. God, I can't think of it, but this was fun stuff for us when we were little kids. But it's got some really good, it's got some really good ideas in here. And it makes some great pages too. I'm not looking. Let's see what's going on. Everybody still here? Listening to the sound. Whoa, there goes my mouse. Listening to the sound of my voice while you guys are doing other things. I'm still getting that glare. I wonder if it's from like behind me. Is it from that one there? Or is it from this one? I'm getting a glare from somewhere and I don't know where it's coming from. All right, I killed my mouse. Logitech, indestructible, boy. This thing hits the floor on a regular basis. I'm getting a glare from something. The Velveteen Rabbit. Love this book. I don't think I read The Velveteen Rabbit when I was a kid. And if it doesn't sell, it's going to go into one of my journals. 8.5 by 11.25. So you fold it in half, and that's almost 6 inches. A little bit less than 6 inches, you know, wide for a page. But I felt so bad for this rabbit because he didn't have no legs like all the other bunnies until he became real. Oh, I was so happy for him became real. I wonder if they have a Velveteen mouse. I could put it with all my other mouse books. 1986. Good illustrations. I like how these were illustrated. The book is in really good condition. Has a little rough, you know, in the corners, a couple spots right there. Binding is fine. And no problems with the pages ripping at the stitching. A lot of these small pictures would make, you know, the great fronts of pockets, and I really love how they did the borders around the story. The poor bunny, they left him outside in the dark. He says he's got legs. He's just sitting on them. Poor little bunny. You like the sound of my voice? I wish my honey liked the sound of my voice. Actually, if I start talking while he's watching TV, you know, that's when apparently my voice is too loud because then he can't hear the TV. But I still love my honey anyway. It's okay. My favorite book. I so want this book. I think there's only one other book like this that is for sale in Etsy. And I love these pictures. These pictures just jump right off the page. This right here is just perfect for Christmas, a Christmas journal. Because there's nothing on the back of that. You could take that full page right there and right here, and you don't have to worry about what's on the back side. That is so nice for a journal for Christmas. So This poor dog, he was cute. He was a puppy. They took him in, and oh, they loved the little puppy. And then one day, who doesn't have a dog that's going to chew everything up? So he did, and they threw him to the curb, and now he's all by himself. I just love that place. So now it's getting dark, and the poor little guy, he's out there, he's all by himself, and running out into the street, and he's going to get run over. Like that owl. So he doesn't know what to do. Poor little guy. Oh my gosh. And the big dog's growling at him. Poor little guy. And then the big dog's biting at his tail. Poor little guy. Little bunny rabbit. Really, I don't know why the bunny rabbit's in there. That just... it doesn't fit. So, him hurt his tail, so he was licking his tail. And this is awesome. Look at this picture. This is so cool. Look at the cat. That's Selena's cat. Selena's cat's yelling at the poor dog. Get out of here. Like that picture. And then he meets up with the carolers, and it's snowing. And they go to somebody's house. And the man comes to the door with the cookies. Isn't that sweet? Look at those eyes. Poor little dog. They didn't even know he was there. And so the man says, I'll take him. Come on, little fellow. To have Christmas in his house. Look at him. Oh, he's a happy dog now. Isn't this just the sweetest book? Oh my God, I love this book. So it's for sale. Oh. All right, I'll have to sit back down because I can't see the computer. What did I do? I nudged my screen. I nudged my screen. Now it's not full screen. Okay, we're back. Hi, Selena. Did you see my book? Did you see the kitty in this book? I guess you did. What illustration? Oh my gosh. The illustration in that book is fabulous. We just showing some of the stuff that's in the shop because you can't always, you can't always tell by, the pictures that they put in there, and then you can't get all of the pages in there. So this is just the packing stuff. The girls at work saved this for me. This poor little book, as in good shape as it is, the outside is just perfect. The inside is starting to have issues. It looks like it might have had some kind of water damage here, but this page is starting to let go. But if somebody wanted to pull the pages apart, it's just sewn in here so tight. And I don't know if it's sewn and glued or what it is, but this is wow of a baby book. 1986. Lucy Rigg illustrations. Boy, can she do a bear. But none of my baby books are like this, Mine are plain compared to this. They give you spots to put all kinds of stuff in here. About your grandparents. Where your grandparents first met? I have no idea where mine met. But lovely pages. Lovely pages. Maybe somebody might still like this book, even though it's losing one of its pages in the back. I think it might be glued. You know, it just, you see, oh, see, now this one's starting to go a little bit. So, maybe somebody might want to, you know, pull the pages out and, you know, use them for something else. You know, I mean, you can just use this one little picture here, or that one little picture, or maybe trim the border and, you know, you use the border part. Some lots of illustrations to put in if you're doing a baby book for somebody. Look at these pictures, you know, just that part right there. Well, we have the 20% off that is going in the store for everybody who has liked, you know, something that's, you know, in the store, or liked the shop, I guess. But then I put in also, and I hope it takes, that when you go through checkout, if you just put favorite 20, and I think it's in all caps, favorite 20, then the 20% off should take there. Look at all these bears. How cute are they? Do we have any people out there that love bears? Where are all the bear people? And this is the last one. So I think that is what we have for books. I have one that's a Christmas book. I haven't even put that one in yet. Let me show you this real quick, because every time I see Selena with the scarves, you know, on her live feeds, I was like, you guys got to see mine. You got to see this one. This one is mine. Made in Paris. My husband in the military was in Paris, and he bought this for me. I want to say it was like 1981, maybe 81. And I used to tie this up, and my grandchildren would wear it on their head, and they'd be running around the house wearing it. But I still have this. I cannot believe it hasn't gotten tossed away with, you know, all the kids' toys or something. But yeah, I love this. I'm so freaking, I will never tear this up. Nope. I have, when he was in Japan, like a kimono kind of thing, you know? And I've got a couple of I think one is like jammies, and I swear to God, it weighs like 10 to 15 pounds. You know, it comes with like a coat, you know. Oh my God. Would I just love to put that into sections, but no. Oh, I am so happy with this setup that I've got. My camera is sticking into a shoebox with a selfie stick. Here, this is my cord's plugging it in. And I finally have figured out the way that I want to have, you know, while I'm doing my live feeds. This is the way I want to have it. I have no room on this countertop for a tripod. So I found this Treasury of Christmas, carols, poems, games to share. Written in here for their Christmas, somebody 1996. says copyright 1992. So apparently somebody was given this from Auntie and Uncle, and nobody did anything, no putting pictures or anything like that in here. I used to do this. Take 2 circles and wrap it with thread and make pom-poms. I used to make little fuzzy kitties. And then I used to get the jiggly eyes and glue them on. I had a whole bunch of pom-pom kitties sitting all over the place. This is my favorite one. Look at all the little mouses, the little mice. I love these ones. St. Nicholas Mouse. So all the pages in this book are in really great shape. Hopefully sometime today I will get this wrote up and pictures taken and hopefully get it into the computer pretty soon. That's just time consuming, you know, doing all of that. I think that's why I'm tired of doing videos, you know, because then they got to upload it and then download it into YouTube, which takes a few hours, and that's just way too much. Way too much. Okay. Anybody want to see how far? Yay. I've gotten to the point where I should say, I'm done. I'm done with this one. But then I always think, oh, maybe I should do a little bit more to it. Does it look like it's finished? I put a binding on it that was let's see, looks like about 2 inches. Put an eyelid up here in case I decided, excuse me, Coca-Cola, in case I wanted to put a tassel on it, and you know, some little eyelets for the string from cross stitching. A couple of pieces of scrapbook paper. And some more scrapbook paper on the inside to kind of get as close to the ink, you know, used on the inside of the book. Sewed in 2 signatures. I don't know how many times I've read the words in this book. When I first started doing coffee dyeing and tea staining, I was using old metal cookie sheets. When we got new ones, I inherited the old ones, and I was finding that I was getting a lot of these little black marks. So I went to Walmart and got some serving trays, plastic serving trays, about the same size as a cookie sheet. And I think I paid a little over $3 for each one. And no more marks. But I kind of like how that turned out there. But I was finding that my paper was sticking a lot to the cookie sheet, you know, and so I decided to go with plastic. Did a lot of stitching, machine stitching, old book pages from children's books throughout, papers from old dictionaries. Got to do something with the tags. sew some paper and some fabric and some fibers, and then I'll be done. Did a little heat gun. I haven't done it in so long. You know, you stamp it and you put the powder on it, then you heat it with the heat gun. Yeah, that's what that is. I like the idea. I like the idea with the eyelids too. And I'm not using them for anything else really, so I might put some in the corner of some pages, you know, and then maybe put a bulb pin and dangle some beads or, you know, something like that too. I had to go out and buy the bigger ones for hanging tassels because I totally ran out. And the only ones I can find are like white and silver. Are there any other? The Dystropian guy. First time on my channel. Yeah, we hooked up with you on somebody else's channel. Glad you found ours. Just going over what we have been doing in the way of the altered little golden books. I don't know where that glare is coming from. It's got to be the one overhead. I don't know how many times I can turn it. It's like still there. It's got to be the one. I had too much light in this room. So, little golden books. I have a lot of children's books that I broke down because I have the 3 golden books that I'm doing. So we have golden books and some more of the stained papers from the little notebooks that we took apart. And this is the beginning of the Little Penguins book. Really cute pictures. That one's from 1999. And how to draw. We've got some of those. I did some stamps, and I found some of these online. I think they used to call it graphicstock.com. You pay so much money a year. And then you can do whatever you want, you know, with the images. So we stuck one of these here because we had chickens over there, and tried to do something with the page so it wasn't all blank, so there's still plenty of room to write on it. Then on this side, we created a pocket. Put a little envelope, kind of. It's just basically a page that's folded. It's a Jack and the Beanstalk page. So we just folded that and just tuck that in there, and then this became a pocket here after we sewed around the edge. So we took another piece of the tea stain paper and tuck that in there. This I did on my printer. This was from some more of that graphic stock images that they had. And we did some things with some stained doilies and some a paper punch, some pieces that folks had sent to me in the mail over the years. So we tipped that in there. Little pocket that we made. I don't think that's copy paper. I think that's more of the resume paper. It's a 24-pound. Little house. And some more attempt here at making a cluster. I'm trying to get good at it. A little decoupage on this one. And this one, like the chicken. Let me put that one here. And the frog one, and another one of my stamps. Well, we tucked a little material and a little lace and stitched that in there. This is the center. We put a little washi tape Still have to put something on the ends of the thread there. It's not really tied in so tight that it's going to rip the papers. And we clipped in, we have a couple cards in this book. I bought this someplace. I don't know if it was at Goodwill, but a couple of cards that went with the book. Another attempt at a cluster stitched over material. Took the envelope punch, made an envelope, and just took the piece that was cut off and added a couple pieces of stained lined paper. Used what everybody calls the tiny attacher, which came from Tuesday Morning. It's got the three different size staplers, you know. So far, so good. I'm gonna watch your channel, Laura. If you're gonna be showing me how to do clusters, you're gonna have to show me. I am still trying to collect as many House Mouse stamps as I can. I haven't thought about what to do with this one. This one, it kind of bugs me being so small. Maybe I can sew a page onto it or something, you know. I can figure out what to do with it, so I finally just left it there, you know. I drew a blank. And some more of the penguin story. With Grandpa Penguin. Did a couple pockets. Embossed the paper. And then put a little Ranger ink so you'd be able to see it a little bit better. Took some napkin and decoupaged it onto the pocket. A little guest check with some tea stain on the front and back. And getting to the end of the first signature. And signature number 2, some Tim Holtz paper. I wish they all were, you know, straight, but couldn't help it. Really would have, you know, really would have liked it to be nice and even. Hello, Sherry. Welcome to my channel. How are you? Yeah, I know. Jessica does the best clusters, and then she just takes a stapler and there you go. That's what I should be doing. Okay, so I bought a pad of notes. A nice big thick pad of notes, and don't you know I tea stained every one of them and stuck them all back together again. So I will stain anything. So we stuck a few of those in there. Some of Tim Holtz paper comes in that long square box. We put some of that on, made a pocket. Take my little book here. Made a pocket, put some trim over the top of the pocket, sewed it in. Did a bunch of ink. All my little spray bottles, you know, they're all so big. Tattered Angels. Yeah, it's like none of them spray anymore. They're all clogged up. So I just took it out of the bottle and then just started splattering some dots all over the place, you know, and try to give it some color behind the paper. And on this side we took some vintage lace that I got from a lady up in Pennsylvania, and made a nice big pocket, stitched all around, and stitched a little book out of a little piece of paper. Put some staples and some blank pieces of tea stain paper. A little something to write in. You know, how cute. How cute is that? Took one of my wooden buttons that I have in the shop and just ran the cord through it. And my fingers don't work at all for tying bows. Oh my goodness. Come on, work with me here. Well, that was hard. Looking at my feed here, did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Clara, did I miss you? Are you still here? Okay, another tag that I have to do something with because I can't leave them like that. Stitched some more lace on top of some fabric to go on the front of the pocket, and another cluster of some hearts and some little tags. I have a bunch of dies, different size yeah, little tags. So yeah, just put a bunch of them on there. Not too bad, not too bad. And a lot of these pages are, you know, the same as from in the front. Did some napkin decoupage on top of the tea stain paper. I don't like all of my pages to be blank. You know, I always think that I should be putting something on them. So I think outside of the tags, I think I'm pretty much done. Another for children on things to do. So we have a bag that we lined the inside, glued it on top of some scrapbook paper. Put a circle punch here so everybody could see that it was a pocket there also, nothing in it. And we just tucked a couple tags. I'm gonna say I think I saw Artie Mays at the time I was doing this, trying to figure out what to do with a bag, and I think I saw her doing, so thank you, Artie Mays. And this is the back side of that pocket. And this is the center. Some more washi tape. And maybe I'll glue, I'll cut out some dog bones and I'll glue some dog bones off of cardstock, you know. I'll glue some dog bones on the end of the strings to finish them off. Aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh. I love Lady and the Tramp. Another one of the cutouts, like the chicken, but I didn't know where to put him, so we just kind of glued him to paper that I printed out off from the computer from Graphic Stock. I think it's called Storyblocks now, storyblocks.com. All about fish. Fish can feel. Of course they can. Another pocket with some old lace. And the other card that I thought went pretty good with this this book, so we tucked that one in there. Made an envelope from the envelope punch board on some scrapbook paper. This is the thinner, not the cardstock weight, but the thinner. And made a piece to line the inside of the pocket. And tucked him right in there. Another pocket. And the back page of Tim Holtz paper. Well, that took forever, didn't it? Finish my tags and then I can get started on book number 2. Which I just have a bunch of stuff floating around. Had some other... I can't remember where I got these from. I'm sure I've got some more of them around here somewhere. But yeah, we will work on this one next. I was thinking on the paper clips, you know, instead of just paper clipping them in, you know, and leaving it like that, maybe how Jessica, you know, wrapped them with the boho and maybe some washi tape or something, you know, or dangle a little something off the end of it. It's a paper clip. We need to change the look up a little bit to something else. So I think I'll do that. And the tags. And then be done. Right? It doesn't need much more than that, right? It should be done now. Good. Good. Yay. So I guess I will try to have that done by the weekend. Yeah. Reading through all the postings here real quick. I don't know when I started. What time is it? Oh, probably about an hour now, huh? Yeah, I guess that should be my limit, an hour. So, I guess, what else have I got? I have got to get busy on cleaning up my room. That's what I've got. All my sewing journals, I had to put them in what is my grandmother's bureau behind me. I had to put it in the drawer just to get it off the top. So I had to have some room there. I had been saving things for like making something out of it. Kind of, ooh, I can make something out of this. Let me just hang on to it forever. Then I said, no, we need to throw this away. We've got other projects, you know. So I made up some room in the drawer. So now it's in there. All right. I need to get busy. Do some things around here. Go outside, check my laundry. It's a beautiful day outside. I should find something and tea stain it. See if I've got anything around here that I can stain. I'm going to put together a bunch of, you know, like this packet of all the old book pages, and I should put together a bunch of packets of things that I have stained, all different shapes and sizes. Maybe I should do that and put that in the shop. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, while I'm still trying to work on everything else. And oh, I'm gonna have to do a video. My honey brought home a box. I should show it to you real quick. I should put some of this stuff in the shop too. I have had this thing sitting. Haven't done anything with it. Lord, lordy, lordy. This sounds like yeah, let me bag some of this stuff up, people, and we'll be selling it live. And forget about putting it in the shop. What do you think? Wow. Lot of goodies. I love the green. Wow. So, okay, sneak peek. Alrighty. Let me call it a day so I can get busy. Got things to do while everybody's not home. Get upstairs and get some things done while everybody's not in my way. Yeah. So thank you everyone for coming by and visiting me today. It was fun hanging out with you and Laura and Sherry and all my new subbies, you know, that have visited my shop for the first time. And thank you to Selena for last night for my eyelet material. Wanted to make some gift bags, you know, with a little ribbon closure on it. So I could put stuff in it for folks, you know, who are buying stuff in my shop. And that'll be it for now. We'll talk to you all later. Sometimes I get the feeling, Laura, that this is the only time I have, you know, because today's my day off. So, you have a great day too, Sherry and Laura. And that's it. Now you're a night person? You and Jessica are night people. Now me, I need a lot of sleep because I gotta work hard during the day, you know. So, let me figure out how am I going to shut this thing off. So, all right. Let us dismantle. Oh, all right. There we go. Hello.